What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Alright, so I'm trying out some new audio stuff. Let me know how it sounds. It sounds pretty good, but we'll see. Anyway, so the last episode, we made our teleportation unit, which was pretty awesome. It's taking a lot of power, but that's just how it goes. We made a scanning room, which is pretty awesome, and once again takes a lot of power, but it was power's not really a problem at the moment, so that's very pretty, by the way. I live in Alaska, and I have for not quite a year. I have yet to see the Northern Lights. The days that we were supposed to really get them, they've been completely cloudy, and it's just been like, well, okay. So yeah, that's my goal for the next year, is to actually get to see Northern Lights. And if I have to travel further north, that's fine. I mean, Alaska is a really big state, and I can drive hours and hours and hours going north, but I'll do it. Anyway, all right, we're freezing, so let's go ahead and make our module. And okay, it's my body temperature is not dropping nearly as quickly. Yeah, so this module should allow us, it's actually fairly small. That's interesting. Oh, I bet you it just connects it onto the back. Cool. Interesting. Yeah. For some reason, these, I mentioned in the last episode, these are a little touchy, finicky, something. So what we're going to do, this module has to be on the back. So that's why I was suggesting that maybe it just attaches here on these arms. Yeah, that looks like that's exactly what it does. And then it allows you to just carry it all around. So that's pretty sweet, because it has been a pain in the butt to use that to get the resources that I want. Because you have to, all right, so the prawn suit doesn't have a lot of storage. And my vehicle that has a lot of storage, well, I'd have to take it to the area that I want to mine in, and then drag the prawn suit over there. Well, so I have to make several trips, and one of them is just swimming. So that's why I've been kind of leaving these around storage units. That way I can store some stuff up and then just take my sea truck without the modules and go that way, because the sea truck is a lot faster. There's actually a horsepower upgrade that'll make us even faster, but I only have half of it at the moment. Oh, that's a dead fish. But yeah, so I really want that upgrade. That way I can carry more modules and not be slowed down so much, because that's been my big problem with hauling around storage units, is that if you extend it like 5+ modules, it starts getting pretty slow. So yeah, not so great. So what, I guess it is going to be really dark for you guys, because it's dark for me. So I imagine YouTube makes it pretty much pitch black, except for my UI. So I'll go and turn the lights on. But yeah, I want to go pick up my prawn suit. Now, I think my prawn suit is actually fairly deep down, but I'm not positive. So I left it at one of the mining locations. It should be right here. I hear you. Well, you not so nice creatures. So I left it. Okay, I left it at the front door. Good. Because if I had to go back down in there, that would kind of suck. Alright. Let's kind of go like this. Level it out a bit. And there we go. So if I hop out, That's not exactly level, but, you know. So, do I have anything stored in here? Nope, it's empty. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why, thank you. Now, I have to say, I enjoy the prawn suit in this iteration much, much more than the previous game. Um, it's genuinely faster. It's even got a boost where it'll shoot you straight in a direction, which the previous version did not have that. You know, I'm pretty bad with the grappling hook, but you know, when I use it a bunch, I get better at it. But yeah, I mean, this version is just so much better in so many different ways, and I haven't really even upgraded it that much. So I have to say I'm liking the prawn suit much more. But I know the thing I really need is quartz, and I wish there was like a scanning module. That would be really cool. It's like a smaller version of. Well, I mean, I know. So I've got. Did I put it in storage? Oh, no, I didn't. So I've got this thing. And to be honest, I haven't really... There we go. I haven't really used it that much. So no, I don't want... What quartz? So maybe I have to be outside. Searching quartz. So I'm guessing that's saying that there's none around. I have not used this thing at all. I saw that it was a thing, like really early on. Well, what's this? This is Argentite. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's showing me the direction that I can turn for it. Okay. Well, how far away can we get before it's... Okay, then find some more here. Okay. Fragment. Interesting. Yeah, we have to go a long way for kyanite. Actually, this could be fairly useful. Especially when searching for, like, magnetite, because magnetite is really hard to see. And I'm out of magnetite, by the way. I used my last two here in the last episode. So silver, titanium. I really need some more of these. I mean, I've got several, but I always need more.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, well, I'll play around with that a little bit more off camera. The reason I wanted to be... Well, I mean, the reasons I want to be able to carry around my prawn suit are very obvious, and I've talked a little bit about them. But I've noticed, just kind of going back and forth between my old base and my new base. New, it's several, episodes old now. But I've noticed there are some large quartz deposits. And I don't know where they are now, but I want to just be able to... Oh, there's a large deposit. Let me hop in my prawn suit. Go ahead and... Oh, it's a... I think the little one grew up. It's grown up, and I mean, the other one was pretty small. And this one is actually fairly large. And then, of course, there's that huge one that you can swim inside. So, yeah, like this right here. All I have to do is drive up, hop out. Well, actually, I want to see if I can actually get in it from inside. I kind of doubt it. Nope, there's a hatch that I can't use. Oh, you just have to go over here instead of up there. Eject docked vehicle. Cool. So let's hop out. And then we can just head over to the large deposit and drill some quartz. And this is loud. It takes a while and it's annoying, so I'm gonna cut here. But yeah, no, I'm actually really happy that we've got this, because that was one of the things. I mean, okay, I said I was gonna cut here. That was one of the things that I missed. Maybe not most, but that was one of the things that I really missed about the really big submarine that you could get in the previous game. Was that you'd be able to haul around your smaller submarines. Now, unfortunately, we don't have access to that one, which makes me sad. Apparently, a lot of people complained about it, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. Yes, it was hard to get around in, but I mean, that's why you could carry around your smaller submarines in it. And I need to make some of the new batteries for this. And I say new, I've had them for a long time, but they're pretty expensive to make as far as ion cubes go. So I've kind of steered away from it. My sea truck has them, but I don't have any made besides that. They take the cells that the prawn suit and sea truck use. Take 2 batteries, which take 2 cubes, so it's pretty expensive. So is that like all of my storage space? Pretty much. Yeah, that's the thing about the prawn suit, is like it. I mean, I think you can actually upgrade the storage, but even with upgraded storage, it doesn't store that much. And that's why you can have as many modules on your sea truck as you want. Well, I haven't actually tried to put too many modules on. I'm just kind of going around. But anyway, the thrust I was talking about is left shift. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, because you can just go in a straight line, because otherwise you're just kind of boosting up and down, and it's hard to actually level yourself off. Okay, so I'm gonna head back to base, and I'm trying to think of how I want to do the modules. I'll just keep it attached for now. But yeah, I'm going to head back to base, and I will see you guys momentarily. Alright, so here we are at our best friend's base. And, yeah. So she wanted us to shut down the communications, which we did. So let's see if she has anything more to say to us. That's locked. Okay. Oh, the map. Is there another entrance? Hey, buddy. You in there? She just locked us out? I think that's the only way in, right? Huh. Well, I mean, I guess that's a thing. That's interesting. Yeah, that's the only way in. So she just doesn't even want to talk to us. Can I, like... Hello? Alright. Well, I mean, if you don't want to talk to us, I mean, we did what we said we were going to do. Okay. I was actually thinking, like, if she doesn't want to say anything to us, I'll just cut this section. But it's interesting to know that it's just locked, and I don't actually see her in there. Like, I've looked through the top of here. And that's just a hallway. And then there's, oh, not this way, the other one. And this other one, there's a window. And yeah, I don't see her inside. I wonder where she went. Interesting. Alright, well, I've got some mining to do. And I'm sure it's not going to be very interesting. So I will go ahead and do that. And I will meet you guys back up in a little while. Where that's going to be, we'll see. Because I've got a few objectives that I want to take care of. But yeah, so I'll see you guys shortly. Or maybe not so shortly. Alrighty, folks. So I've made a little bit of a change of direction here. I did a little bit of resource gathering, but mostly what I did was heading around trying to figure out exactly where we go from here. Because we are out of beacons to go to, and mainly that's these artifacts. I haven't really found any, and I've been pretty much everywhere as far as biomes go. So I've got something I need to activate somewhere, I'm guessing, but there is something that we can do, and that's go ahead and make the body parts, I guess, that we haven't, or that we've already collected the fragments for. So I'm going ahead and doing that. Now I went ahead and left these uncrafted because some of these things are things I haven't crafted too often, like the hydrochloric acid. Takes 3 cotton anemones, and you add some gold to that and you get polyaniline. And then from that, it's a good question. Where is, do we use this? No. Honestly, I did not expect that. So we've got what we need to make these, except for we don't know how to make them. I don't know what I craft them in. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so I guess what I'm gonna do, I need to put the resources in a place where I can easily retrieve them. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to make them at home now that I really think about it, because we're constructing a body which is kind of beyond the technology that we have currently, at least the way that I see it anyway. If it was a human body, maybe our culture would have that technology, but since it's an alien body, I'm thinking probably not. So let's go ahead and toss this stuff in here, and retrieve everything else out. Actually, we can leave that in there because we do need an ion cube, I think. Yeah, we need it for the organs. Okay, so let's toss the rest in there. Need the diamonds, polyaniline, and that. And I think that's everything. Yeah, okay. So we're looking good. This is a fairly steep angle in here. Food needs to looks good. I didn't want to rename that. What can we store in here? That, I guess. I was trying to free up some space, but wasn't really going for us. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright, well, I guess what I'm going to have to do is cruise around the surface, and not necessarily the surface, but the sea. Wow, okay. the sea floor, but when I said surface, we're currently in a cave. So I was thinking the next layer up would be the surface, but the surface is actually the sea floor, and then you have the air, which is the surface. So if you know what I mean when I say surface, just think of this like a plane and not a submarine. And then maybe, gosh, we are so much slower hauling all these around. I may drop these off and make some food, and then or take some food and then just go from there, because we are so incredibly slow in comparison to what we were even just a minute ago. And right now we have our food module, aka aquarium, our crafting module, 2 storage units, and our prawn suit dock. So we've got a little bit of weight behind us, especially considering a prawn suit is attached to the prawn suit dock. So yeah, I guess I'm going to cruise around and just try to find some sort of signal and hope that we can make some progress, because that's what I was actually planning on doing, besides the mining, that is, in this episode. But currently, I have nowhere to go because Marguerite is not at home, and we have exhausted our signals. So, all right. So I'm gonna cruise around. I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so I've run into a little bit of a snag. Hopefully the game isn't bugged, but I'm just kind of looking around at the moment. So we are at the point where we should have gotten an invitation to Marguerite's greenhouse, but we didn't. So it's causing a little bit of a problem, because that's where I need to go to progress. And supposedly the directions are fairly vague, but it's supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there we go. Ow. So it's gonna be above the surface. I'm down here to warm up, because I don't have any other means of actually warming up. So basically we're a little bit northeast, or we're east of the lily pad zone in the eastern Arctic zone. So maybe it's up there. Was it the only 2 areas that I've seen so far over here? Yeah, we've got some boxes and stuff over here, so this is probably a pretty good chance of being what we need. Now I'm actually... Oh! He surfaced. I haven't seen one on the surface yet. Alright. Anything we can grab? Doesn't look like it. Some bones over there. That's a good chance of frost vase plant. Interesting. Okay. Let's follow these and hope that we're heading the right direction. Otherwise, we might need to jump off a cliff and oh, I didn't get to see him on the surface. But yeah, anyway. So hopefully we can find some stuff here and actually have Marguerite be here, because if she's not, then might be in trouble. Yeah, that would really suck. But I did gather a good amount of resources, mainly quartz and titanium. Well, this is definitely...
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing. Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in Old Wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
Of course, they're always...
You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Oh, the indoor grow beds. Okay. Yeah, I actually was looking for those. Preston's plant. Well, she said she didn't mind. So I'm going to pick up a couple of these. Wall planter. Sweet. But I'm going to pick up a couple of these so I can grow them myself. I'm trying to... It's not letting me pick up anymore. I'm
You can
skimming.
look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, there, buddy. Oh, composite plant pot. Anyway, I mostly picked up some quartz and titanium, which allowed me to finish some of my projects. Oh, plant shelf. The other thing that could have happened is I could have gotten the communication from her, and I just don't remember. I mean, that is totally a possibility, because it's been a while. Should have not. Oh, I remember these. Okay. Anything else I can? Okay, so we've got to wait a minute. There we go. Counter. And let's just potato. Okay.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Okay. I mean, that's about what I expected, but, you know. Alright, so the next stop is the lab, and I have no idea what the lab is. So, I guess I'm gonna do some more searching around, because that's one thing I do these days. But we've got what we need to. I'll be nice and close this. Guess that wouldn't be very nice to just leave it open. But yeah, anyway. So I am gonna go looking for... It's not gonna let me jump off, is it? Can I jump here? Yeah, it looks good. Again, that's more of a belly flop than than anything. Hi, well, buddy. I've actually got a little tiny one at home. But anyway, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. I don't even know where to go. I think I need to head out west to that Arctic area, but as far as where I need to go in that area, we'll see. I'll see you guys when I find it. What is up, folks? Alright, so I'm actually going to be ending the episode here because I had no idea about the time that I recorded. That's kind of the problem sometimes when I record in different segments or as different recording periods. It had been a few days since I recorded the first part of this episode, so I didn't have a good feeling about how long the episode was actually going to be. So I did the same thing I did with the last Spiritfarer episode, in that I made an episode that was about an hour long. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. And you're getting a little bit of spoilers here. You'll see this in the next episode. But needless to say, I found what I was looking for. But you'll just have to wait until next time to figure out, or to find out, what all is around here. It is quite pretty, though, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We definitely made some progress. We found Marguerite. And whether I just didn't remember the fact that I got a message from her, or that it didn't happen. In my head, it didn't happen, but you know, it's been a while. I forget these things, and that's kind of why I mentioned in my Spiritfarer episode, the last one, that I'm going to be moving to mostly streaming. There are some games that it's really going to depend. Games like this one, where I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding and stuff, I don't really feel do very well on stream unless you have a a good community built up that doesn't mind, and you can just sit and chat and do that kind of thing. But otherwise, it makes for fairly boring content, which is funny because I really don't mind when I see like Minecraft video makers just do a chatting episode where they just go mining and gathering resources. I really don't mind that at all. I actually enjoy it quite a bit. But when I'm recording myself, I feel like I'm being super boring. But it's just, oops, sorry about that. Just tastes, everybody differs. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and are enjoying the series so far. Until next time, take it easy.